Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today's episode is once again powered by my sponsor Elgato. So guys, recently the new consoles have come out. The next generation of gaming is here. I have been using my HD60S Plus, which is an external capture device, to capture my gameplay at 1080p, which is what I want to upload for you guys on YouTube, but I'm playing on my new monitor, which is 1440p, so I'm getting all the benefit of that on the pass-through, but actually still recording in 1080p, which is pretty awesome, right? So, if you are interested in that sort of thing, you're aspiring content creators, check down below in the description to a link to my Elgato profile page. Getting on into the episode then, we know that you guys need to hit me with a thumbs up, 5,000 likes, that's your target. So smash that support, hit me with a thumbs up. Thank you very much for your great support. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. On our way to 500k. We're going to make one ever so slight adjustment to the team this morning, or this afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. We're going to buy ourselves a Wan-Bissaka. This is thanks to the person on Twitter who told me that this is what we could do with our squad. Realised I can now afford Wan-Bissaka again. He's really cheap now, by the way. He might be a slightly better right back than Florenzi. And what that means is that we can actually just move the team around a little bit. And instead of having 3 players on 7 chem, what we now have is a slightly more well-suited right back, and then 2 players on 7 chem, and Neymar now on 8. So we've just increased our chemistry by +1. I mean, right now, Kyle Walker and Rashford are both on 6 chem instead of 7, but they will be on 7 chem after the 10 games have been played, and they get loyalty for the club. So yeah, I mean, other than that, we just need to adjust how the team's looking in game, put everybody in the correct positions where they should be, and move on into the next stage of the episode, which is going to be marquee matchups. Going to complete this today. I don't think it was the greatest of marquee matchups. Last week's was really good. Like, they gave us some excellent packs, and then this one seemed fairly cheap again, and it didn't offer out the most amazing rewards. Like, I think the best thing you get here is a rare Electrum, whereas last week, did we get a mega pack? It was, I mean, I actually got nothing from my rewards last week in terms of marquee matchups, so even despite them being better, maybe a little bit more expensive, I personally didn't really get anything from them. Whereas hopefully today, you know, with even like the prime Electrums and stuff, maybe, just maybe, we can get something half decent. So you're seeing me, I basically use gold players all the time. I've got lots of untradables. It's easier for me to use than silvers, and I actually think they're less valuable than silvers. So that's why I go ahead and, like, my team overall ratings are normally quite a bit higher than what's actually required. But that is just simply because, like, I either have golds or bronzes. I don't really have many silvers. But I guess completing marquee matchups like this, where there's a lot of Electrum packs, where you do get silvers, is kind of helpful to boost the amount of those types of players in your club. So as you can see, it is complete. 5 tradable packs, which is good. Tradable packs. I mean, at least one thing has stayed tradable, right? Marquee matchups every week. That will be, there'll be a 1 week where that goes untradable, and people will be fuming, including me. I don't like the untradable packs, but I think you guys know that by now, really, don't you? So the very first pack, I don't expect much, and I don't get much. So we just discard all of the contracts and stuff, and then I don't think I need to keep either of the players that I get as duplicates here. So we'll just discard all of them as well. Like, I don't think any of them really sell. And you never know with like stadium base paint and stuff. So I don't think that it is actually extinct. I don't think that, but I'll just list it up. If someone wants white seat paint or base paint, whatever it is, go for it. There you go, have it. Next up is small prime Electrum. So not a very big pack, half silver, half gold, half rare, half non-rare. And the player we get from that is a little Javi Martinez, Spaniard from Bayern. You never know when that's going to come in handy. I think I used a blue version of him the other day for some sort of SBC. So he is a fairly good link player between the Bundesliga and La Liga for SBCs. Next pack, we end up getting ourselves our first hero card of the series. We get Hungarian centre mid from RB Salzburg. It is going to be Zoboszlai. I got this guy twice in red. Didn't take him either time, and I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Apologies out there to you Salzburg fans, but yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name. We also get an informed Batshuayi and an 84 rated Jimenez in the pack too. So that's a good pack right there. Unfortunately, like the hero doesn't go for anything. But hey, that's 15,000 coins if we discard him straight away, which I did. And then we sell Batshuayi for just a little bit more than what he goes for. Or what, you know, he discards for, should I say. So we actually made like over 25k from that pack alone, which is a dub for marquee matchups. We then get ourselves an 84 rated Ilicic. Have you guys, by the way, have you packed anything like that? Have you got like a hero or any of the cool special cards that don't necessarily show up as walkouts but still go to the end of the tunnel? Because that was like the first of that type of card design that I've seen myself pack this year. And it was pretty cool. I like how the flares came across purple, which means that, you know, when Team of the Year and Team of the Season and stuff are here, you're going to know by the colour of those flares what you're getting, I'm pretty sure. So in the rare Electrum, I think we get shafted a little bit. It's not great, but like I said, you know, when you've done an SBC, you've got a random pack that you've made 25k from, and it's marquee matchups. That's like the overall cost of marquee matchups anyway, so you know that it's going to be profitable if you do it and get some returns like that. So moving on into the start of the weekend league. So unfortunately, I guess we could just say what it is. I was lazy on Thursday, and I only played 2 games of Rivals. I got max points in them, but I only played 2 games, and I didn't play any more. So I think rank 1 is probably already out of the question this week, unless we get our weekend league done and then have some games left over. But we'll see what happens. It is what it is. You know, on Thursday, the PS5 got here. I wanted to set that up and play some games on that, so that's what I did. And I neglected a little bit of Rivals. But we go 1-0 down in our very first game. This guy had an alright team. I think we did out-team him, though. I end up getting a really lucky equaliser with Rashford. And at half-time, can't really tell who's the better player here. I was definitely not warmed up. This was like Friday, fairly early morning, maybe like 10:30, 11 a.m., something like that. I decided to go into my first set of games. I do make it 2-1, kind of kickoff goal style from in the second half. I guess 4 minutes in, maybe not counting as a kickoff, but lovely little corner technique there, and we end up knocking it across to Joe Gomez to get his first goal in the first game of the weekend league. He's actually scored for us. That's how good he is. And then Neymar, that man Neymar. His shot is something else. So yeah, we score with him to make it 4-1. That really wasn't a 4-1 game. I played so sloppy and genuinely, like, yeah, I made a few more opportunities and stuff, but that game could have gone the other way. Honestly, I was so asleep in that one, and we still somehow managed to at least get the goals. So maybe I was still kind of clinical. Next game, we come up against Kante, Mole, Ben Yedder, and Ousmane Dembele. Those are definitely players that you need to be a little bit cautious of. It took me 25 minutes for, well, my opponent to gift me my first goal. I had been missing quite a few easy chances. Again, I was still half asleep, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I definitely wasn't playing my best. You know, sometimes it just clicks and you know you're having a good session. This time, I just felt like I'm hardly conscious here. I'm not doing stuff right. But luckily, we were still scoring goals. That was the first of probably many rainbow flick to volleys from Neymar this weekend. It is just such a powerful skill move on this game. Unfortunately, we hit the post there with the main man, Jadon Sancho. He didn't score. His shooting's not great. I guess at some point maybe we will try to change him. Is there a player that could either go in the centre mid spot where Rashford is now, or in the right mid spot where Sancho is now, that gets a strong link or enough strong links to go into the team? Let me know, because if so, I might have a few coins to work with now that we pack that hero, and maybe we could upgrade the team just a little bit if Sancho's not the one. But we get a quick rage quit, or a second half rage quit, but a rage quit nonetheless in game number 2, and we are 2-0. We then come up against this. This guy's done the SBC for Mason Mount, for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who I hate coming up against, and Heung-min Son, another one of my nemesis on this game. But look at this from Son. Good dribbling, and then a hell of a ball through to that man DCL. Whether or not Joe Gomez should really be getting to that, I don't know. But I physically couldn't get there. I felt like he was it was always destined to go in. And then unfortunately we get one blocked off the line there from Thiago Silva. That would have been a fortunate goal, but it would have been one which I felt like I deserved. But then there's rainbow flick volley number 2 there from Neymar. A great goal from the Brazilian. And considering I watched the replay for my opponent, I thought, oh, maybe he'll let me watch that because I wanted to watch that. But no, unfortunately not. And then some skills here from Jadon Sancho, knocking it through to Rashford. Perfectly timed roulette to get past that defender. And a goal. Like, straight away, we came back. We got 1 goal. We got 2 goals. And this guy just pauses and quits. And I'm like, I'm shook. Why? You were 1 goal up. So you proved that you can score. I think that game probably wouldn't have been the easiest thing in the world. But I hit him with a couple of really nice goals with really nice skills. And I went back and had a look at my Neymar goal again. Because it's just a lovely rainbow flick and a really nice volley from the PSG man. He is, yeah, he's quite something, isn't he? So that is 3-0 with 2 rage quits. So I'm on a roll. Confidence is sky high. I then come up against this. Nice team when you look at it. I've never seen that defense before in my life. That is a hidden gem defense right there. No, of course not. But it is probably one of the most formidable defenses you can come up against. And then he had some other great players too. And he was quite attacking with those pacey players. And unfortunately for me, I was out of shape at the back. I wonder if maybe that's a Kyle Walker issue. If so, we need to keep monitoring that because... of course, I don't want to use him as a centre-back if he's no good there. But I figured he'll probably be fairly solid. Maybe once he gets +1 chem up to 7, he'll be a little bit better. But a really nice goal there from Sabitzer. Like, the way he took that ball down and volleyed it was sublime. I loved it. But I just get done with 2 La Croquetas. One went one way, and then he shifted to the other lane as well. And that is Wilfried Zaha scoring a nice goal. To be fair to my opponent, that is a solid finish, and we're 2-1 down. But Rashford finally gets past Varane and sticks it into the back of the net. I honestly have the most difficult time getting past Rafa Varane, but yeah, sometimes a few changes of direction and a little bit of burst of pace can really help you out, and that's what got us our 2-2 goal. But this game was just not easy. I think I was pretty much getting dominated throughout the entirety of it. I put the pressure on a bit in the second half, and early doors, we actually do take the lead here as I'm able to hit on a counter-attack and get a goal with the super sub that is Ousmane Dembele, using his pace nicely. But then I think my opponent pressed the team press button, and from there on out, it went downhill big time. He scored straight off of, me making some defensive errors, and then he gets through here with a substitute João Felix, knocks it to the back post. And I've got to say, I'm disappointed in Edison there. He just falls to the ground. Leroy Sané gets an uncontested header at the back post. And the goalie just doesn't stick an arm out. He just drops. He drops and the ball goes straight past him. And then I concede that free kick. And I'm just like, what? How has this happened then? I actually thought I was going to win this game. But, yeah, unfortunately for me, we're now 2 goals down with not long left. So I throw the kitchen sink at him, and it is Ousmane Dembele to knock it inside to Neymar. Neymar to Rashford. Rashford to cut inside, knock it back to Neymar. Good goal, good finish. But it's just too little too late, really. So we end up losing 5 goals to 4. But you can see there, I probably kind of deserved it looking at the amount of chances and stuff that me and my opponent had. And then what will be the final game of the episode? We come up against Maradona, 95. Damn it, man. Ousmane Dembele, Pogba, Varane, Player of the Month, Heung-min Son. Really nice team, very meta team. I would say that out-teams me. Having like Maradona and Son is very... I don't want to play against it again, that's for sure. I go 1-0 down. Unfortunate, but good pressure there from the boys. And then what is a really nice run from Jadon Sancho here. Good skill move to cut inside, and then a lovely little finish. If he can keep doing stuff like that, he stays in the team. But, you know, sometimes I think he's really good, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, he's a little bit meh. But what a ball that is through to Son. Again, maybe poor defensive positioning from Kyle Walker, Joe Gomez, I don't know. It's proven that it's not the most overpowered defense in the world. I still do concede a lot of goals. But another good goal there from Jadon Sancho, proving that, once again, he can be an alright player. But a terrible touch from Joe Gomez leads the ball to Maradona, who just slots it home. Ah, Damn it, man. It's a solid finish, but again, I hope for a little bit more from my goalkeeper. Neymar then picks the ball up here. I hit him with a perfect bridge and a really nice finish. So I think the quality of the goals that I've scored in this game outweigh my opponents. I think they were great. I think the first 3 goals I've scored in this game were superb. Absolutely brilliant. You know, the skill moves and stuff that we utilized to get the space to shoot, I think was really well crafted. Now, into the second half we go. Look at this poor defensive positioning from me, and I can't select Kyle Walker. It takes me so long that he just gets through on goal and an easy straight shot past the goalkeeper. Yeah, and again, once again, I'm just like, oh, I mean, that's unfortunate. The bounce there is unfortunate, and I actually think he shoots that ball across goal, and it scuffs into the near post. So suddenly we're 2 goals down, and I'm like, how has that happened? I actually feel like I should win this one as well. So we put the pressure on. I do get given a penalty. Neymar's going to step up, and despite the outer circle being bigger, as soon as I green timed it, it goes into that smaller circle, and we do score a typical Neymar penalty in the right of the top corner. Well, in the top left, should I say, but it was right in the corner. And then I do get a 5-all equaliser. Ousmane Dembele weaving around the defence to just slot that one home. But look at this again. Oh, Kyle Walker pulls over. Maybe he's not the one. Maybe Joe Gomez is the problem. What is the defensive problem here? Why am I struggling so much? It might just be me pulling players out, right? It probably is the case. Because you can see, once again, here I go 2 more goals down, and I've lost this game, haven't I? But Rashford knocks it through to Ousmane. 88, 89th minute. Like, I've scored a goal. 7-6, but of course, that's all she wrote. No time left to do anything. My opponent just holds the ball and comes away with the 7-6 victory. So many goals so far in this video. So, in terms of the squad so far, I don't know what to make of the defense. I'm leaking goals like nobody's business, but I'm also scoring them. Obviously, I know that I can trust my attack, but maybe the defense needs a little bit of looking at. And I don't know what to suggest to do there. I don't know. I don't know what to suggest. I mean, in this situation here, we could bring back Mukiele at right back, keep Jadon Sancho in there. Mukiele would be on 8 chem, but then would he play as a better centre-back and then we push Kyle Walker out wide? What do you think we should do? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'm curious. But guys, yeah, thank you for watching. Hit me with a thumbs up. 5,000 likes is your target today. Don't forget, tomorrow there'll be a chance of a double upload. So any extra support you can show is just so much appreciated, or so greatly appreciated. It's unreal. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I thank you for that. And of course, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down below, everyone. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. I will catch you tomorrow with another video. Peace.